I remember praying one day. I'm out praying 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking to the Creator at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I ain't where I want to be. And I'm like, God, I ain't where I want to be. And he was like, you stop being a victim. That's why you ain't successful. You're watching LeBron make his dreams become a reality. You're watching the Black Mamba make his dreams become reality. If you put the same time LeBron put in, and I started studying, and I realized as an African-American male, I need to get a master's degree and a PhD in order to do what I'm doing. And guess what? I had to get up even though it was hard, and I had to take ownership of my life, take ownership of my time, take ownership of my day. But what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to wear another man's armor because I didn't know if I could win the fight wearing Saul's suit. I needed to be able to, I needed my slingshot. I needed my 5 stones. So when you see this E slingshot right here, this E 5 stones. Why? Because what Saul did didn't even work for him. So a lot of times we copycatting other people and doing what they doing and it ain't even working for them. But because you have a low self-esteem or because you need to be affirmed, you're doing what they want you to do. And I promise you, if I go out, I'm going out E.T. It's about freedom. I want to be able to get up and walk wherever I want to walk. I want to be able to walk in the neighborhood where I can have my hoodie on, Alex, and not get shot down. I don't run with people who count on me to put up 50 points. I run with people who put up 50 on their own. I put up 50, they put up, and we murder you. So look, Mike, that's why I respect Mike. If I can kill you, I'm killing you. I'm not giving you life. I'm not giving you no doggone game. I'm murdering you. If you can go and foe, you're going and foe. Mike ain't sweeping one team and then going 7 with another team. I'm sweeping everybody. Why? Because I'm putting up 50 every night. I'm not missing no free throws. I'm MJ. I ain't missing Jack. That's who I run with. My people don't miss assignments. My top dogs don't miss assignments. When it's their turn to do what they do it with no flaw. And then I get up when I'm supposed to get up and murder it. You putting up 50 and your squad putting up 12. You don't stand a chance. We got that dog. We ain't reactive. One-dimensional players, no disrespect, one-dimensional players aren't in the league. One-dimensional players ain't in the league. What made Michael Jordan is he could put up 30 and he could shut your butt down. He can play offense, he can play defense. He can play 40 minutes, 48 minutes. And most of you in this room, your problem is you're one-dimensional and you're trying to hang your hat on that. So what? I'm the #1 motivational speaker in the world. Am I the #1 father in the world? My kids don't care nothing about YouTube. My wife don't care nothing about YouTube. So what? You're the #1 motivational speaker. Are you the #1 husband? When you come home, cut all that foolishness off and give me me. Life punks you. Life punks you and say, do you really want this? I'm gonna give your wife MS. Do you really want this? 5 of your aunts gonna die of cancer. Do you really want this? You gonna lose friends. Do you really want this? Your mama gonna be pissed when you write the book about your family. Do you really want this? Do you really want this? Cousins gonna abandon you. People that you used to be like this with gonna think you bougie and don't want to deal with you. It's a part of it, but I paid too much. If I was going to quit, I would have quit in the abandoned building when I wanted to commit suicide and take my life. I should have quit when I heard my voice say, your mama don't want you. Your own daddy don't want you. Take your life. I got through that. So why I'm going to quit over a grade, an F on a grade? Why would I quit because I didn't do well on the master's degree? Come on. And so I'm telling y'all, you have come too far to quit now. You have invested too much to quit now. You have lost too much to quit now. Get a reward for your pain. Because I'm telling you from experience, I got a GED. I lived in abandoned buildings, ate out of trash cans. I got a PhD now, and that ain't on IQ. That's on GQ, grit. That's all grit. PhD is all grit. Master's degree, all grit. Took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. That's all grit. So I can't teach you how to be elite, but I can teach you how to go in there. I'm talking about grit. I can teach you how to go in there and murder some other team. Not with talent. Just outdoing. So I'm talking about endurance. Just having more stamina than they got.
That's what I can teach you. So I ask you what you want. I'm going to give you 3 things. I'm going to let you get out of here. So the first thing is I'm talking to my son, and I said to my son, he said he had a lot on his plate. And I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just started laughing. On your plate? I'm like, what? You got a lot on your what? I said, call your grandma, call your great-grandma who worked in cotton fields. Call your great-grandma. Call your great-grandma who had to clean up behind other people and cook for them and couldn't eat the food that they ate. You call your great-grandma and you find out what something on your plate is. You don't know what nothing on your plate is. You making up stuff. This little stuff ain't hard. Call your grandma who worked at Ford, GM, and Chrysler. Had to put on the hard hat and go in and you don't know what hard work is, son. You don't know what adversity is. So the first thing I want to tell y'all is this: like, don't make up something that's not real. Y'all ain't going through nothing. You blessed, and don't forget it. You playing for a major program. You blessed. Every day you walk in here, I don't want no attitudes. I don't want no complaining. Complaining for what? There's $1 million edifice. What you complaining about? Y'all eating 3 square meals for free. That's what I love about speaking to these kind of programs. We get to eat. Alabama, they got the spread in there. We ate breakfast, we ate lunch, we ate dinner. Then we had a snack. And the snack was better than some kids in Detroit and Chicago, how they eating all day. Number one, listen to me very closely. There's a difference between a winner and a champion. You can win and have a bad attitude. You cannot be a champion and have a bad attitude. The difference between winning and champion is the way they think. Champions think different than winners. You can win just having a sweet coach who got a sweet plan. You can have a coach that just played the game at the highest level in Texas and be able to just teach you some stuff about the game that you don't know. You can win like that. You can win with a great coach. You cannot be a champion with just a great coach. It's going to take you and the coach. So number one, listen to me very closely. I'm trying to help you. Somebody asked me today when I landed, how was your flight? I said, is that a joke? What do you mean, how was it? It landed. I'm not my grandmother. I ain't clean, and no disrespect to my grandma, I ain't cleaning nobody's house for free or for money. I don't clean houses for free. My life way sweeter than what my grandmother's was. Way sweeter. My grandma would go grocery shopping, and I remember she had a list, and she would be checking stuff off and putting a dollar amount next to it. Because she didn't know if she was going to run out of money by the time she fed all her grandkids. I don't have that problem. I had nothing. I'm going in and buying juice. I'm buying name brand juice. It's unbelievable. I like, give me the name brand juice, and I'll take 2 because I don't want to come back to the grocery store in 2 days. It's a wonderful life. You have a wonderful life. Do not forget it. There's no pressure with playing the game you love. You have a wonderful life. So when you walk in here, I should never hear complaining. I am a champion. I never complain. You are a champion. There's nothing to complain about. Now let me stop, because you might be like, E, you got it twisted. You don't know. In here, we do have something to complain about. Tell me what you had to complain about. I just want to know before I give you my last 2 points. I need to know what you got to complain about. That's something that's serious. I just want to know real quick. What's the real, like, E, you have not been here. You don't know Coach and what Coach does to me. I have something to complain about. He's a monster. Talk to me, please, or forever hold your peace. What are you complaining about? What do you have to complain about? For real, don't play. We got 2 more things, but I need to know, honestly, what do you have to complain about? Because when we leave this room, if you don't tell me, I don't want to hear it. If you can't confess right now what you have to complain about, when you leave, don't call your homegirl complaining. Because nothing's going to change with the 2 of y'all talking. If you want to do some real complaining, let's complain in front of the guru and let's fix it. And if we don't plan on fixing it, let's not talk about it. And my son was like, Dad, I said, son, I just need to know one thing. Like, you got it hard. I just need to know just tell me what you mean. You live in Atlanta in Midtown. You drive a Escalade. You work for your father, which means that you don't get up and work from 8 to 8. That you run your own schedule. We just left New Orleans Saints, son. Coach Payton told you he'll take you to the draft. He'll take you to the draft. We just left Alabama. You sat with Nick Saban for the 2nd time at 23 years old. You have a personal phone number where you can read. Tell me what you complaining about. You fly first class. I just want to know. Help me, son. You really got to help me. I just want to know. Because he's like, well, Dad, you trying to embarrass. I said, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I want to know what your real problem is so we can fix it. So just tell me, do me a favor. Winners complain. Winners want to hear themselves talk. Champions do not complain. Why? Because they're focusing on what they said they wanted to do as a goal. Champions are focused on the goal. They don't have time to be doing stuff that's not going to help them toward the goal. So all the little stuff you talking about, all the little social media, all the little going home, all the little crying, listen to me, save that for when you graduate. You'll have plenty of time. When you finish here, I promise you, you're going to have something to complain about. When you finish this 4-year ride and you go in the real world, you're going to have some real stuff to complain about. So don't do it now. Because the energy you waste on complaining, we can't make it to a national title. And here's the bad part, right? For me, when I walk out of this place, they're going to see I took pictures with you. And based on what you do this, they're going to be calling me. So the whole game just switched, coach. I didn't just walk in here. Now I didn't put my name with the name. And now people going to be watching y'all during the season. And they're going to be like, yo, E, I thought you talked to them. Go read it with Victor. They looking at Vic like, yo, Pace is about to murder. I'm saying absolutely. If they do what I tell them to do, Boston going to be their only little challenge. I promise you that. So number one, you are a champion. Think like one. There's only one goal. What's your goal? Good. What does that mean? Good. I just need you to define it for me. So coach, my son said, Dad, I love what I'm doing for you. I'm making good money, but I just want to be a manager. I said, okay, what's a manager? I just want to know what it is. And what do they do? He said, well, Dad, I said, son, tell me the truth. You don't want to be a manager. You want the lifestyle. You want to be in the stadium taking pics with the #1 player, the draft pick. You want to be in the car and take you want what it looks like, but you don't want what it feels like. Just be honest with me, son. Because you telling me you want it, I just took you to Alabama. Kendall, when was the last time I had a run like this in terms of speaking back? It must have been 2 weeks in a row. I just left. What was I don't even remember. I was at a school yesterday. The day before that was with Pittsburgh. I'm here. I got something tonight. I'm on my way to San Fran. Well, I think I was like 21 days. I started, July 29th I started. When was the last time I did a run like this? Ever in my life. But he gonna tell me he want to be a manager. So I said, take every sports gig that calls. And we're on the road now. He's still complaining, coach. I done took you to the top. You were Super Bowl champion. You were the dude that won 7 nationals. You still complaining? So do me a favor. Do you want it or not? Because I don't got time to play. I'm not here to play. This is divine. I'm not here to play. I'm here to do something totally different. And we made a connection. I'm not here for this. This is totally divine. I wasn't coming for y'all, but he knew I needed to be here for y'all. Well, we gonna complain, y'all. We gonna work. And the reason why people, you loud, you passionate. Do you understand that no matter how hard my grandma worked, and I just want to be transparent with y'all so y'all can understand, how much money did I make this month? Be real. 200 what? My grandma didn't have that chance. I don't care how hard she worked. My grandma couldn't make 200 grand cleaning somebody's house. They wasn't giving out tips. Oh, you did a great job. We're going to give you a $100 tip. My grandma couldn't come home when she wanted to. She came home when they told her she was finished. So why am I passionate? Because I got a chance to control my own life. You have a chance with this institution and this man who knows what it takes to play at the high level. You have a chance to control your destiny. That, my friend, is the American dream, not a Cadillac, not a big house. The American dream is all men are created equal and endowed with certain unalienable rights. That's what you have. You out here there are kids that don't get what they don't eat like you eat. They're at the same university. They don't get what you get. But with this right here in your skill set, this thing can take you wherever you want to go and then take your kids wherever you want them to go. And you complaining because coach wants you to work and practice so you can get what you said you wanted. You mad at coach because he ain't gonna let you take no shortcuts because ain't no shortcuts on the next level. Y'all think you think this hard? Wait till you get to the pros. You think this is tough? So the fact that he's riding you, the fact that the coaching staff is riding you and saying no shortcuts, do it the right way, do it over, do it over, do it over, do it over. Why? Because in practice you get to do it over. In the game you don't. They write that stuff down. It's recorded. I'm going to leave, but I'm going to tell you this. How many of y'all got your mama coming to the game? Let me see your hands. You got your mama coming. If you don't play nothing for your mama in the stand, like don't make your mama go home. Your mama, now come on, if your mama anything like my mama, they bragging that everybody know which school y'all go to. Am I right? Come on, am I right? All y'all mamas don't even wear normal clothes no more. They all got the SMU, I'm mama shirts on now. I'm just talking about they don't even dress up no more. They just got your stuff on. They got your number. They bragging to everybody. They coming to the game. Have some pride about this team. Have some pride about your mama sitting in there. I'm a grown man. I'll be 48 in a couple days. I still do what I do for mama. Every gig I do, every time I get a newspaper, every YouTube video, every Instagram post, I want my mama to be like, that's my son. That at 17 years old, I could have had an abortion, but I decided to give him life. I'm gonna let my mama know you make the best choice you can make, not crying and whining. Coach, I got so mad at my son, I just called my mama. I said, can you talk? This is your mess. You started this. Talk to your grandson. I can't talk to him no more. Maybe you got some patience that you didn't have. Because she does. She has some patience she didn't have with me. She has some new stuff that she's doing. Bro, and I called her and we three-wayed her in. And you know what my mom had the nerve to say to me? Hang up the phone, son. I want to talk to my grandson alone. I said, what? I want to be in on this. She said, hang up. I need to have a conversation with my grandson alone. So number one, we are champions. And champions don't start with winning the national title. Champions start right now with the way you think. We're making a commitment. E.T., I will never complain about the stuff that I said I wanted to do anymore. If that's you, let me just see your hands raised. You're making a commitment that I will never complain. I will never complain again. I will be grateful for this opportunity because I know this opportunity is setting me up for a greater opportunity. And if I fail this test, I can't take the next test. If I fail this class, I can't take the next class. Come on, I need to see your hands. Come on, y'all. Come on, for real. Let me see your hands, right? Matter of fact, just put them on your heart. If you're serious, put them on your heart. Now, number 2. Write this down for me. Number 2. Sacrifice leads and gains follow. Listen to me. Don't look for any gains where there's been no sacrifice. Don't wake up and look for no game. Don't look for your game to improve. Don't look for the record to improve. Without sacrifice, there are no gains.